Hey guys, Glenn here again. So today we're going to talk about baseline fitness. Now baseline fitness is super important to know. For one, to know where you're at. For two, to know where you get to. Okay, and to see what progress you make. So baseline fitness, we're going to do some simple baseline fitness tests. Okay, so the main one which we're going to look at is your 1K time trial time. Okay, now that 1K time trial is going to be super important to get a time as early as you can in this program so that we can see where you're tracking later throughout the program. The 1K time trial, okay, you will need to do a proper warm-up beforehand to make sure that you are warm. Go for a little bit of a jog or something before you get into the effort. Okay, now the effort, the actual time trial, is going to be at your fastest pace. Your fastest pace, speed varies, okay, as long as the effort and your fastest pace is consistent. So what I mean by that is we can be putting in 80, 90, 100% effort, but as we progress through, our speed may decrease, but we're still putting in the same effort. So we need to distinguish between effort and speed, okay? Especially in these baseline fitness testing. The effort is the main thing. What I want you to do before you do your fitness testing as well is to monitor how you feel before, during, and after. Now, a good way to do that is obviously by heart rate. Taking your heart rate as you start, so just before you start, okay? Taking your heart rate as you finish, okay, or just after you finish. Now, if you've got smartwatches or chest straps or something like that, perfect. If you don't, the most simple way to do that is finding your pulse, okay, so just under the jaw there, or on your wrist, okay, you can find your pulse, and you want to count the beats for 6 seconds, and then times by 10, okay? If you've got a watch, or someone can time you for that 6 seconds, that's the best way to do it, okay? You can't count seconds and your beats at the same time. It is pretty hard unless you're really good at it, okay, and you've been doing it a lot. The best way to do that, the most simple way, count for 6 seconds, times by 10, and that will get you your rough approximate beats per minute of your heart rate as you go, okay? The other option is doing it for 10 seconds and then timesing by 6. A little bit more accurate, okay, but after an effort, after a 1K effort or something like that, 10 seconds is a long time, okay? 6 seconds is a little bit more easy to do, okay? As I said before, if you've got heart rate monitors, perfect. They should tell you your average over the 1K as well, which is awesome. Before and after, you can check that as well, okay? During that 1K time trial, okay, you want to be pushing yourself all the way to the end as fast, as hard as you can, without losing technique, without putting yourself at risk of injury, clearly. Going through those are going to give you good baseline figures into where you're at, where we're going to get to, okay? Now, the final one that we're going to do is 200 meter repeats by 4, okay? Now, you're going to do 200 meter repeats and get an average, okay, of your time. So you're going to time your 200 meter distances, write down, record your time for each one, have 1 minute rest after each one, go again on the minute, okay, record your time. You're going to do that 4 times and get your average time across the 800 meters, okay? Those ones there are going to be super beneficial to know where you're at with your fitness, with your running, and how you recover from them as well is going to be super important. So that is baseline fitness testing. Simple. Keep it simple, okay? Don't overcomplicate it. If you're coming out and doing it with us during a session, I'll look after most of it anyway, but if you cannot make it to a session to do that, make sure you get that done, okay? By the end of week 2 at the latest, get that done, okay? That's it for now. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feedback, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.